Hi guys, Mark here from Bochner's Fitness Programs. Now let's talk about the exercise that you want to do if you work at a computer. Now before we get into any exercise, we want to talk about your posture and how it should be throughout the day. See, the thing is with the computer, it forces you forward, and this is when the problems occur. So what you want to do for your posture is make sure your shoulders are back above your hips and then your arms are back. This will put you in the correct position to alleviate that pain that you're getting. So now let's do a comparison from the side. So a lot of times when people are working, when they're doing their stuff, their shoulders are coming forward. This is when the pain occurs. What you want to do with your self-checks is bring your shoulders back so my arms are back. This will open up the front and strengthen the back. Now, the tip I want to give you is that throughout the day, when you get that inclination about where's your posture, that's when you want to fix it. This has to become a daily habit throughout your day, especially if you're doing work on the computer and you're always forward, either using the mouse or leaning forward to see. Bring those shoulders back, put that chest out, and be proud. Now let's talk about your first exercise I want you to do, and I love this exercise because just like you, I get tight throughout the day. Now this is what we're going to call your wall posture, and the reason is I can do this right against the wall. But right now I'm going to show you how to do it just in space. So all I do is bring my chest forward, my arms are back. So I want to bring everything back. I'm going to look straight ahead. I'm going to hold this for about 1 minute. So I'm coming in here. I'm feeling my shoulder blades start to pull. I feel my chest and my arms open up, and I'm just kind of presenting, just coming out just like that. So I'm going to hold that for about 1 minute, about 3 times. But I do this throughout the day because just like you, I get sore. So this is your wall posture. This is the first exercise I would suggest that you do. Now the next exercise is our chin tuck. Now you'll probably see a theme with this. I'm trying to bring you back. So I'm trying to work the muscles and the posterior and the back part of your body. Now when I do the chin tuck, I can actually take my hand just like this, or you could use a band. I'm going to put it behind my head. I'm going to tuck my chin in and push against my hand. So I'll feel some resistance into my hand just like this. So I'm pushing, activating the muscles in the back. Now when I do this, I like to hold it for about 10 seconds. So I'm coming in here and then I'll relax. I can bring it forward a little bit or I can just relax. I'm going to bring it back 10 seconds. So this is your chin tuck. If we're coming from the side, I'm going to tuck my chin in. I can take this for some resistance to come in. And I'd like to do this 10 times for 10 seconds. Okay, so let's talk about our next exercise, which is our scapular retraction. So this is bringing your shoulder blades backward. So when I do this, my arms are by my side, my chest is out. I bring my elbows back and I hold. I want to hold for about 10 seconds and do this 10 times. Now, when I'm pulling back there, I feel my upper shoulder blades pull together. If I come to the side from over here, my chest is out. I bring it back and I'm holding. Just like you're going to elbow somebody behind you, you bring it back. Now, if we have a resistance band and someplace to put it, I can put my resistance band around. Again, something sturdy. My thumbs are up. I'm kind of in that position where I did my wall posture, or I'm squatting, keeping my chest up, and I'm going to pull back to me. So I like to hold at the end for about 3 seconds. So 1, 2, 3. Come forward, and I repeat. So I'm going to do that 10 times. I'm going to take a break. I'm going to do 3 sets. So I'm going to do 30 of those. So now let's talk about stretching that chest out, stretching that pec. Again, because when we're in close, this gets really tight. If this gets tight, it starts to pull everything forward. And as you know now, we don't want to go forward. We want to come back to that neutral spot. So when I do my stretch, I can use it in the doorway. I'm going to put my arm up at 90. I'm going to grab on. I'm going to get a good stance, and I'm going to kind of just roll away. So I feel it pulling over here. Okay, so I hold that for 30 seconds, 3 times. I could also turn my arm out straight like this, and then roll away. So let me show you that on the other side. So if I'm going to do a pec stretch, I come at 90 like this, and I'm going to start to roll away. I can feel it pull. Or I can kind of come out like this and then roll, and that'll get more of the bicep. But again, this is stretching everything in front, strengthening everything in back, and then it'll kind of get that neutral spine that we're looking for. So now the last tip I want to give you is that throughout your workday, you want to take breaks. Now, you take breaks when you feel either tired or you think you should. Maybe you even schedule them out. When you have your breaks, that's a perfect time to start doing some of these exercises. Now, you don't need to do all these exercises. You just need to make sure you're doing some of the exercises. However, if you want the best transformations, I would do all of these every day, multiple times a day, and get used to taking those breaks, get used to fixing that posture, and then you'll probably feel that pain get less, your posture get better, and you'll probably have more energy.